Hello! Hey! Boop. There you go. Hello, Kumar, Vice Gaming, Chester Niles, Scary Dave, Ciel, Jacqueline, RDA. I'm not calling anyone Alistair. Comic Sans, Anemone. Yep. Remember to pause my own. All right. Hey, all 15, 16 of you. Bonjour. Comment ça va? You can see that I am looking at you, looking at me. It must terrify you. Anyways, you can see up here, I have all these tabs here. And my idea is I'm just going to get through a bunch of them and just show you some stuff. So what I have in mind today is I'm going to do a little bit of recording, just do a couple of recordings. I'll show you a neat little article. I'm gonna show you a project that I was working on for a long time. And I'll show you a dub that wasn't going to happen. A big long project that probably would have been like a 30-minute series or something. That I'll probably someday get back to. And then finally, what could this be? Alright, so first of all, we're going to do a little recording. So today we have The Luckiest Clover, and I want to do a little recording in preparation for Christmas. You know, that one holiday, the one that everyone thinks about the minute after midnight from October 31st. The moment it hits November 1st, everyone's thoughts turns to Christmas. So, let's do a little bit of recording. Blip. I hope that... Okay, good. Audacity's working. Okay. Blip. So we got this thing here going on. Got some Charlie, Vaggie, Husker. Yeah, I'm walking and talking over here. Yeah. Are you guys really gossiping about me? And for the record, this has nothing to do with the candy cane. Are you guys really gossiping about me? And for the record, this has nothing to do with the candy cane. Are you guys really gossiping about me? And for the record, this has nothing to do with the candy cane. One more for good luck. Are you guys really gossiping about me? And for the record, this has nothing to do with the candy cane. Nothing. 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 After Secret Santa. After Secret Santa. Everybody gets a nice gift. And what I get? A fucking candy cane. Everybody gets a nice gift. And what I get? A fucking candy cane. Everybody gets a nice gift. And what do I got? I got a fucking candy cane. It has a nice shape though. It has a nice shape though. It has a nice shape though. Ah, fuck! It burns! Ah, fuck! It burns! A giant 2-pound peppermint oil peppermint stick. Yeah. Alright. So, a little like there. A little retweet. There. Okay. Boop, boop, boo, doo. Ingle dust. Hey, Barry! Sup? Okay. Next. Uh-oh. I forgot to... No, I forgot to end that Audacity recording. Okay. Okay. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-boop. Boop. Okay, there. Move that. Okay, great. Next. Do. Recording? Good. Okay. Bloop, bloop, boo-doo. Aw, they got some new scabs. Yeah, what am I talking over here? Oh, it's silk. I made it myself. 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 Well, duh, I'm a spider. Well, duh, I'm a spider. Well, duh, I'm a spider. Yeah, well, duh, I'm a spider. Well, duh, I'm a spider. Yeah. And one more. Boop-a-doop, boop-a-doop. No. That's from that channel. If the Emperor had a text-to-speech device. That channel. Nice channel if you're into Warhammer. Right there, add a new one. Okay. One last little Christmas recording. So soft. So soft. Yeah, whacking and tacking over here. So soft. So soft. Pretty soft too, right? Pretty soft too, right? Pretty soft too, right? Yeah. 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 Okay. Done that recording. Say have a look at chat. An enemy, kind of. You just gotta have your recording device, your recording program. Pretty simple. Doop, 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 doop. Okay. So, I did that. Now, I had this article that I've had in my, for like the last 2 years or something, in like, just kind of, not 2 years, for like the last 6 months or something, I just kind of kept on the sidebar. I thought, I want to do at some point, I want to do like aside from just comic dubs, but also like a few, at least parody video essays. You know, where it's like, you know, they talk about a subject of internet history or whatever, and you just go down a rabbit hole. So this one is like a nice example of something that would be like a good place to start from for going down a rabbit hole of investigating the interwebs. The by the cut. The Great Glitter The Great Glitter Conspiracy of 2018 by Edith Zimmerman. I remember this thing. It was on Reddit a while ago. So, today, the New York Times published an entertaining investigation into the history and secrets of glitter. A holiday staple since at least 1942, glitter is, technically, aluminum metallized polyethylene terephtalates. It takes 1,000 years to biodegrade, and most of the world's supply is produced in New Jersey at 2 different glitter manufacturing companies. And although reporter Katie Weaver tried to visit each of these companies, only one, grudgingly, allowed her inside. The company, GlitterX, was secretive about its numbers, but it did reveal that the most popular glitter color, by far, is silver. And to remove glitter, the company's CEO suggests using soap and water or fabric softener sheets to combat the plastic static cling. The story's most tantalizing detail, however, is that one of the glitter industry's biggest clients doesn't want the public to know that it's using glitter in the first place. Why? As Weaver reports, when I asked Miss Dye if she could tell me which industry served as GlitterX's biggest market, her answer was instant. No, I absolutely know that I can't. I was taken aback. But you know what it is. Oh God, yes, she said and laughed. And you would never guess it. Let's just leave it at that. I asked if she could tell me why she couldn't tell me. Because they don't want anyone to know that it's glitter. If I looked at it, I wouldn't know it was glitter. No, not really. Would I be able to see the glitter? Oh, you'd be able to see something. But I can't. Weaver went on to ask the glitter representative if she would tell her who the client was off the record. She wouldn't. Or even off the record after the story's publication. Also no. At which point, the representative leads her, unrelatedly, to the automotive grade pigments. Pigments! Later in the piece, Weaver notes that the glitter appears in items like NFL helmets, credit cards, and jet ski paint jobs, and that researchers sometimes feed glitter to animals to track them via sparkly feces. Who isn't using glitter? My first guesses as to what might secretly call for massive amounts of glitter were weapons and flooring. I opened it up to cut staff for further speculation. Who is this mysterious glitter buyer? And what don't they want us to know? Katie Heaney, senior writer. Jewelry? Tiles? Cars? But why would cars care if they knew they had glitter? Ellen Cerrone, writer. It has to be explosives. Ruth Spencer. Cher. Kelly Conaboy, writer at large. Maybe the moon, or GAD, or hospitals. It could be NASA. Madeline Aguilar, staff writer. Is it a food thing? Stella Bugbee, editor-in-chief. Toothpaste. Amelia Petrarca, fashion news writer. Maybe it's Elon Musk and Grimes. KH, computers? I still think it might be tiles. Lisa Ryan, senior writer. I agree that the computers are glittery. I think we forgot too quickly that the New York Times said that UFOs are real and that we have their technology in our possession. Maybe the government is using glitter to build like a big mirror, and maybe behind the mirror are all the UFOs. I asked Weaver if she had any guesses, and she DM'd me her personal theory, which honestly, I also now feel obligated to keep secret for security. So, all of this said, maybe don't do that. Okay, so I looked it up. This is from like December 21st, 2018, and I looked it up again recently. And I know what the source is now because someone already did an expose where they revealed what it most likely probably is. And that's, and it's this. People believe, based on a theory, that the real glitter conspiracy mystery buyer is probably those glittery fishing boats, because they're just covered in the stuff to make them look all shiny and look all wonderful and brand new and stuff. And it makes sense to me. So the thing is, why wouldn't they want you to know that all of your fishing boats are glittery, have glitter on them? And the theory is two things. First of all, who's buying these glittery boats? The people that are buying these boats aren't 24-year-old dancers. They're like some guy in his late 40s that wants to look cool and show off his wealth and probably doesn't want people to know that his boat's covered in glitter. And so, it's best for the client base to think that oh no, we just have this, we our boat's shiny, not glittery. And the second thing is that glitter doesn't just stay on forever as much as it feel like it can. It after a couple of weeks, it probably it slips off. And if it's in the water, it's going to come off in the water. And if it's coming off in the water, then you're oh, wait, what? Oh no, I believe, yeah, okay. For a moment, I thought I wasn't saying anything. Let me just confirm. Oh, wait, what? Uh, oh no, I believe, yeah, okay. For a moment, I thought I wasn't saying anything. Oh, Jesus Christ. Has no one heard me the entire time I was talking? Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh. No. Fuck. No. You hear me now, but you didn't hear me when I started recording like 15 minutes ago. Wait, you heard everything? What? Ah, shit. Okay, okay, people are saying that they heard me. Okay. Okay, good. Ugh. Yeah, yeah, so if if no one heard me for the last 15 minutes, all I did was I did a recording for like 2 or 3 comics, and then I went over this. I said that I wanted to do video essays, or at least like a parody of a video of essays or something like that. And one of the things was in 2018 there was this big deal on Reddit over over glitter because people said that someone went to a glitter factory and they asked like a fairly like a question that like wouldn't be a big problem, which is like, well, who's the biggest buyer of glitter? And the person that was like leading them through the factory and like and is knowledgeable about this stuff said that it was a secret and that they wouldn't the buyer wouldn't want them to know. So I said that like this year I looked it up again and someone did a video and they had a very good their belief is that it's fishing boats, but not like regular fishing boats, but like the kind like this, where it's like they're luxury fishing boats, so that people, so that they look all nice and shiny, but they don't want anyone to know that it's glitter on these boats because two reasons. First, the people that buy these things probably want to come off across as masculine, and if they know that the thing that makes their shiny boat so shiny is glitter, they'd feel well, they wouldn't feel masculine. And then the other thing is that if this is just glitter that's on there, it probably comes off after a while, and so it probably like goes into the water, and then it doesn't biodegrade, so it's probably terrible for the environment. So that's the second reason why they wouldn't want anyone to know that it's glitter. And so that's what I had to say. That was the last 10 minutes condensed into the last 3 minutes. Okay, so there's that. Okay. So, oh, I had a few more things I wanted to record. And we'll just okay, and there, record. I gotta get a little. Okay. Yeah, I'm talking over here. Hey, princess, is your girlfriend okay over there? Hey, princess, is your girlfriend okay over there? Yeah, I'm talking over here. Hey, princess, is your girlfriend okay over there? She's been sitting there all silent, not blinking, not even reacting to my sexist jokes at all. It's been over 5 fucking hours at this point. Yeah, she's been sitting there all silent, not blinking, not even reacting to my sexist jokes at all. It's been over 5 fucking hours at this point. Yeah, she's been sitting there all silent and not blinking, not even reacting to my sexist jokes. It's been over 5 fucking hours at this point. Yeah, she's been sitting there all silent, not blinking, not even reacting to my sexist jokes. It's been over 5 fucking hours at this point. Should someone go jab her or something? Yeah, should someone go jab her or something? Should someone go jab her or something? Should someone go... Should someone go stab her? Should someone go jab her or something? Yeah. Alright. Alright. And one more little. Not a comic dub, but a nice little 4chan post here. Lamau, it's adorable. Lamau, it's adorable that you American... Lamau, it's adorable that you think American humor is somehow too deep, complex, and nuanced to be understood by people from other countries. Retarded chimp, could understand American humor. Somehow, it's adorable that you think American humor is somehow too deep, complex, and nuanced to be understood by people from other countries. Oh, a retarded chimp could understand American humor. Oi, Nigel, come have a gaff at this! That guy on the telly's doing that silly whack again! Oi, Nigel, come have a gaff at this! That guy on the telly's doing that silly walk again! Oi, Nigel, come have a gaff at this! That guy on the telly's doing that silly fucking walk again! Coming off his fucking... fucking angel dust. Oi, Nigel, come have a gaff at this! The cadger on the... That cadger on the telly's doing that silly walk again! Yeah. Alrighty then. Okay. Okay. So. Got a few more things. So, thing one is is this project that I put into hiatus that I was working on last year, and it is a dub of the first chapter of Horde of Heroes by Gooseworks. And if you know Gooseworks is a musician and artist, and she did half of the music for Has Been Hotel. And the other thing I can that I have left to show, what could this be? What could all of this be? Yeah. So, now I have to decide which one do I do. I'll go with Horde of Heroes. Yeah. So, I'm thinking here, I'm just gonna show y'all some Horde of the Heroes. And so what had so I'm gonna start playing here. So I had just gonna put it here, and I'm just gonna play in the background for people to listen to. So this is Horde of Heroes by Gooseworks, and I did all of the editing work, which is what you're seeing now, and I did this all throughout like last December through like February or something, and I just worked feverishly at it. The thing was that I didn't have any of the voices for it at that point. So my thought was, I did long projects in the past. Those projects are projects that none of you probably see because you just watched the Has Been stuff. Okay. Sorry, I like this a little bit. It's been about a year since I last looked at this stuff. So what happened was I did all of this editing work for this project because I was like, oh yeah, this is I really like this, and it would be a personal thing. But this is also last December, and this was before I had actually had like even 1,000 subscribers on my channel actually. So I was working feverishly at it, doing all this editing work, getting it all nice, and doing all this nice and fancy editing work. And then my thinking was, before I cast anyone to like do any actual voices, I would do all like 90% of the editing work, so that way I don't get like the project blues, which is like you do a long project, and then when you're about halfway or even 40%, or just when you're part ways through, anywhere between part ways to mostly finish, you get sick of it and you just don't want to work on it anymore. So my thinking was, I'm going to do like 90%, 85% of it, and then I would cast for it, and with all the lines casted, and then I can like go forward and actually make actually like just put all the lines in, and there wouldn't be any period where like I get distracted and I get into the project blues and I don't want to work on it anymore. So I casted for it. I got most of the characters casted, and then they were all handing in their lines and stuff. And then I got sick of the project, and I could not work on it anymore. Because it was just so, I just got exhausted from it, you know? The project burnout. So what you're seeing now is some of the work for it. This is part 1 of the work of like 9 or 10 parts. Yeah. But Gooseworks does some pretty good art stuff. And yeah, so I put this thing into hiatus. I just want to show it to you guys, just so you guys can have like, this is like for most of you like your first look at it. Just want to see if anyone's interested in this. A little slither boot. A little danger doodle noodle. Danger doodle noodle. Something that is part of the reason why I have burnout over this is that on top of like that I did 85-90% of the actual editing work, I have I know that I'll have to go back because there's a lot of little black portions around where the line, where the like wherever the lines, the comic panels aren't perfectly symmetrical boxes. I had to cut around them, and they have these imperfect. I gotta go find a. Let me go find a little part here where it shows. There. Okay. So one of the biggest things that like gives me the most amount of feeling of like, I don't want to go back and do this, is that I'd have to go, and you see here, there's all of these little splotches here where I screwed up a little by taking shortcuts, and I know that I'm going to have to go and fix these things by either like deleting things, like the little lines here, and then fill in over here, and it's tedious work doing this stuff. Like it would be like a couple of days of well, it would be like, I don't know, 5 or 6 hours having to go through 100 pages, and the project is an actual 100 pages long. So yeah, just wanted to show you guys some of the struggles of this stuff. Yeah, I have no idea what you guys are up to in chat. The 5 or 6 of you, there's my stream, and then there's like whatever's going on over here. The hell you weirdos are doing over there. All right, but I'm gonna. One thing that it really makes me feel bad about and stopping my progress on this project is the theme song for Horde of Heroes. And I'm gonna play the Horde of Heroes theme in the background and have you guys listen to some more of this stuff. it's pretty good. Let's hear another 10 seconds of it. Okay. So, gonna here do another little part here, so you guys can see some of the plot thing. I wanted to do this little thing where, and I put it in just in advance so I never forgot it. Was that I wanted to have like a little piece of the theme song play for every time a new character is introduced on the screen. So it's like dan 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 dan. And to me, that having that idea in my head put such a little smile on my face. I'm like, I have to include that right here, right now, while I was like just starting editing, just so I would never forget. Yeah. And what I'm going to show you now is something that is really hype. It's worth waiting to show you guys this, because it kind of gets you the whole feeling of the theme of like the comic and the whole. Sorry, I'm laughing at the jokes, seeing them again for like the first time in a year. Here. Everyone in your positions. And oh no. Damn, Here, okay, good. Yeah. So it's seeing the little bits and pieces of this, where it's like, it makes me feel hype about Gooseworks' webcomic Horde of Heroes, where it's got some really cool action scenes, and like messing with expectations and stuff. And also one little thing about me that like I don't really I don't say much about myself, but I like cosmic horror and like Lovecraftian stuff. And Gooseworks' villain for this thing here is those little rock things that just mess with stuff. and they can't really be reasoned with, and there's no explanation for them. They just destroy stuff. Just not even destroy stuff, but just make things smooth. They just go to planets and just smooth them over. So yeah, it's and you can't really reason with them or anything. You can't really stop them. You can turn them around when they're in space, but you can't do anything to them. And that's some nice cosmic horror Lovecraftian themes there. So a lot of these panels and stuff already have voice actors for them, and they already submitted lines, but not for everything, not for everyone. Not all roles are filled, so I can't really work on it until things are done with it. And because I got burnt out with this project, haven't continued to work on it since last year. So that was that. Do. All right. So, yeah. So not only do I had I had part 2, 3, part 4, part 5, part 6, part 7, part 8, part 9. So done about 9 parts of this. So this is like 90 pages worth of the comic, edited, just not voiced and sound effects and stuff implemented yet. So it would probably be like 10 parts in total, and probably like 25 to 30 minutes long. And yeah. So I got all of that stuff done. I'm gonna check again whether I gotta know, am I muted or not? It just not voiced and sound effects and stuff implemented yet. Okay, nope, I'm definitely not muted. All right then. So only one thing left to talk about, and then we can end the stream, and that is this thing that I showed you guys a few times. So this is an asset pack. It's a bunch of assets in a pack. Bunch of little things here. You know how you do the little boat. There's some fence posts. There's some people. Okay, good. Some objects. Some buildings. Some walls. Yeah. So, why am I showing this? And why did I show this in like the last little hangout thing I did? So, it's a medieval city low poly PBR pack. So, different medieval buildings and people, parts of the environment, low poly counts, which means that it keeps it low intensity or whatever. It's not a lot of parts, so it's not very laggy. Contains all of this stuff, and a demo scene added as an additional file. So the person that made all of these things here made this city, this nice looking medieval city. Yeah, and you can see here, it all looks nice and natural. There's a little market square. There's this main street. The person has like little descriptions for all the stuff. Okay, trust me, it's harder than it looks like to navigate using this thing. They have a like a rich neighborhood, and then poorer areas, and then you have here you have these little villages and people going about their day. A couple of soldiers over here. Got some fields. It's nice. Oh, what's going on over here? More people going about their days. So yeah, it's a nice little city. Well, why am I showing this? Well, what I would like to do is try my own little Dungeons and Dragon kind of thing, maybe with a couple of other pals or whatever who can find the time for it. Maybe do a stream thing, and my idea is have a nice little a metropolis, kind of a city thing, and the theme of it would be it's all set in one big city, got divided into different areas or whatever, and the players are thugs and like low-level criminals that are like who are trying to use the assets and the things that they have around them and the businesses, and to try and make their way through, try and make a living in a city, and yeah, and do their little gang warfare thing, and it would subvert and like subvert the regular tropes, which is usually D&D is about you're a big badass little guy that's still a low level, but you're still kind of a badass. You can still beat up low level street thugs or whatever in a city, but normally you're out in the wilderness or whatever. But what if you are the low level street thug that can be beaten by low level D&D heroes? Well, at that point, you have to use like strategy. You got to use numbers. You gotta think a little harder for your wins. And so that would be the basis of a D&D, of a loose dubs D&D kind of thing. Just a bunch of people finding ways to mug heroes, and and finding out about the occult. And instead of being like, oh, we have to stop this ritual, it's, well, we're gonna help this ritual happen so that we can get enough pay so that we can live through the winter. And that kind of stuff. So yeah, on top of that, so that's what I would use these models for, to build a city and do a little D&D campaign. And also, this is American money, $50. I'm Canadian, so this is like $65 or something. So it's quite expensive. I'm thinking, well, I wonder if I could make part of this money back if I did like a live streams of it. Maybe some people would be interested in donating for that purposes. There's a couple of little ships here and stuff. I wonder if I could do like a little naval battle or something with it. So yeah, that's my idea with this. And alternatively, I do have this map pack here, which is some mountains, trees, and all of and other buildings. It looks like more buildings, but they're not very different. With here, I think there's more variety of buildings. But making a city out of this, there would be a lot more little items and stuff I could do, like little icons or whatever, or make into like pieces of stuff. So yeah. And also it's cheaper by half. So yeah, maybe I could do a Dungeons and Dragons themed a little city, uh, little city gang wars thing, a gang beasts themed Dungeons and Dragons thing. Yeah. So that was the idea. There. Oh, now one more little struggle though is that I would have to make a model that, you know, I would want the players and possibly even the viewers to be able to like actually watch or be able to see it for themselves and like drag around in 3D like I'm dragging around in 3D. So I talked to someone who's smarter than I am, and they gave me a few ideas. Blip 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 blip. Goog. So yeah. So it would be tabletop simulator. So tabletop simulator is one way that I could make a custom 3D environment thing, and I could just drag and drop things in, and no problem, like something like this. Oh no, that's not 3D. 3D. There. You can have something like this in Tabletop Simulator, and maybe I can turn into like a, you know, with the asset small enough, you could turn into a little city for a game board. So yeah, something like this. Alternatively, I could make something in Sketchfab, which is where I got these from, and I know someone who knows a little bit about what Sketchfab is, and maybe could do something. The only thing is I would have to pay a subscription on it, but you know, if you want to have fun, sometimes you have to pay for it. So yeah, the alternative is Blender, which is a 3D modeler thing. It's free. You could get it on Steam on your computer right now. The problem is that I spent an hour trying to learn Blender, and I have learned 1% of what the most basic beginner would have to know for like 2 or 3 hours worth of oh boy. Oh man, that was a struggle trying to learn the very little that I learned, and in the end I learned basically next to nothing. Blender's tedious and not for those with low attention spans and want to learn things quickly. So yeah, that's everything I wanted to say. Everything I wanted to show. So, can people actually hear me though? Those with low attention spans and want, yeah, people can hear me. So that's everything I have to say. And every time I look at the chat, it's like as if my microphone is off. Yeah. So nothing left to say. Any comments from chat? Does anyone have anything to say? No? Yes? No? Maybe so? Any comments, questions, concerns, theories, death threats, or observations of the world around you? No tail wiggling. Oh no! Oh no! I've opened up a paradox. It's a stream in a stream in a stream in a stream in a stream. Blech. Okay. Well, that's the end of that.